Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Hello, I'm Professor Code at the Forex Super Model, and this is full complex positioning for Saturday the 23rd of the 1st 2021. Now, I've written some of this up to get us underway. The last complex positioning video we had was data for the 28th of the 12th 2020, so basically the end of the year, previous year, and I've put those up for as a comparison, and this is the full complex positioning for the 23rd of the 1st 2021 going forward. So we're looking at just under a month gap between them. Remember what a full complex is. A full complex is, say, if it's the dollar complex, it's euro dollar, dollar yen, pound dollar. Now they're the ones that we use for the daily briefing, but just grab this. But the full complex would be these additional ones: dollar CAD, AUD dollar, NZD dollar, and dollar Swiss franc. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 pairs per complex, and there are 8 complexes. So I explained that a little bit further in the first video on these complexes, but that's just a quick recap. So these figures are for full complexes. They're for the full 7 FX pairs which relate to each complex. So the dollar complex, for example, would be the ones that I've just shown you. The euro complex would be the 7 pairs with the euro fronting. Okay, so that just explains that, hopefully. So right, so let's have a look at this then. So these are the complex positioning, and this is basically where are they in terms of the modelled floor or top or ceiling. So that's what we're looking at. So it's if you've got a model situation, and that's the 50% or halfway mark. Then if you look at the pound at 21%, then we're talking, so this is the model floor and this is the model ceiling. So the pound complex is operating somewhere down here at 21%. The CAD next, euro, and then the AUD is knocking on the door at 46%. So they're below the halfway mark, and then you've got right. So anyway, let's do the proper comparison before we get involved with that. So the pound complex is operating at 21% from its modelled floor, so it's 21% above the modelled floor, and it stayed there pretty much in the last month. So 21%, 21%. The CAD, on the other hand, has gone from 37% down to 33%, so it's minus 4%. The CAD has been pushed lower as a complex, so it's weakened. The euro has slightly weakened, 44 to 43%, minus 1%. The AUD has slightly gained in strength over that period, 46 to 48, plus 2%. The yen has stayed pretty much where it was at 56%, likewise with the dollar at 58%, and the New Zealand dollar the same, stayed the same at 64%. But the Swiss franc has strengthened even more, so it's gone from 73% to 76% plus 3%. And if you look at these in terms of the modelling, obviously 3 plus 3% plus 2% is 5%, minus 4, minus 1, 5. So we know that this ties in with the modelling. We know that whatever goes into one complex must come out of another complex. That is the whole basis of the modelling, if you like. So that's that. So we've got the halfway mark at the AUD, so near the AUD, and then you've got the yen starts to push us above it. The dollar is next, NZD, and the Swiss franc. So that's the hierarchy of the complexes, if you like, at this particular date, 23rd of the 1st, 2021. Useful when you're getting an overview for where is my FX complex situated, for example. So if you're trading, say, the I don't know, the pound against the euro, you know that relatively speaking the euro is almost twice as high in terms of complex. The euro's 44% off the floor and the pound's only 21% off the floor. So it gives you an idea of where the elbow room is for your particular complex. And then when you break the complex down into FX pairs, that's even more useful. So that's why we bother with this, because it's a good overview, and when you get involved in immerse yourself in the complex flows on a daily analysis basis, this all sort of ties in nicely. So that's where we are. You've got the pound as the weakest, the Swiss franc as the strongest complex, and the AUD is knocking on the door with the yen around the halfway mark, and the others are somewhere in between. So I hope you found that useful. See you for the daily briefings and the weekly updates. Thank you very much.